Clover fresh milk is way better. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and of course it is the Tuesday cook-along, and things are going to get very spicy in this kitchen. So at least one night per week should be Mexican night, right? So gather the troops around for a fun meal and serve our mouth-watering spicy enchiladas recipe with a glorious Clover cheese sauce. So this flavor-packed Mexican meal is bound to impress your guests, so be sure to make a double batch. Now don't miss out on this fiesta. Simply SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get the recipe sent directly to your phone. SMSs cost R1.50 each, and free SMSs do not apply. All right, we good?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to be starting for us?
I'm gonna kick off on this side because we're working with the chicken, so we want to get this in the pan. And I just also want to say ole because every time I feel like this, I don't know.
I've got the sleeves like the emoji.
So we're good to go. So ole, we're starting with the chicken, and I just want to talk you guys through just how we slice this, because you know, often you will see kind of long strips, you'll see them in packs in the shop, but actually the best way to slice your chicken is to cut across the grain, which is basically the short side.
Yeah.
And the reason being is that any cut of meat will have, you'll see little fibers and things running through the meat. So this will ensure that when it cooks, it breaks those down and it just stays nice and moist. Because, I mean, chicken breast can dry out quite quickly. So we just want to always cut it along that length. So just a little something to keep in mind at home. And if you are prepping your chicken the night before and you want this to be even extra moist and juicy, you can brine your chicken. So you make like a salty water solution, pop that in, and that breaks down the proteins even further. So when you're cooking it, you've got really gorgeous, succulent chicken.
But the protein is still in it.
So the protein's still in it, breaks down all the muscle fibers and the connective tissue so that it just stays really moist and juicy. And when you're adding your flavorants to it, it absorbs those. So you've got even a double bang for you.
Wow. Nice.
So
I love it.
We were saying that this recipe is packed with so much flavor, and what I love about this is we said it's going to get spicy and it's going to get hot. So I'm just getting all of the little bits together. We've got our spice mixed already prep and some chicken that's been done.
Yeah.
And cumin, paprika, smoked paprika, oregano. This is all going to go in. So once you've got all of your chicken done, we're going to get everything into the same bowl because we really want those flavors to infuse.
Yeah.
I'm going to pop this on and get
Thank you for doing that.
with a little bit of
I
oil.
often get asked to do that, and I just think, there's far too much hairspray in my hair to be playing with fire.
So all of our spices are going to go in. We're going to add some lemon juice. We have got some beautiful ginger. We've got some garlic, which I'll chop. And even your onions are going to go into the bowl. So typically, you know, we'd put this in the pan, but we want all of that flavor to infuse into our chicken. And then that's going to hit the grid, and we're going to cook away. And
That's it.
I'm excited. So these are all of the flavor components. And then, of course, we said this comes with a gorgeous cheese sauce, which I believe you are going to do for us.
I will be demonstrating. A lot of people on social media always ask me, how do I make something?
Yeah.
As simple as we think cheese sauce is, it seems to stump a lot of people. They'll send me photos of lumpy, grey-looking cheese sauces. So what we'll be doing is actually showing how to make a simple cheese sauce without too much of a higher grade, chefy terms and things, to avoid lumps.
Yeah.
Rather mix whatever your starch is. If it's flour, if it's maizena, if it's cornstarch, you mix it into your cheese first. People tend to throw it into a pan that is hot already with a cold sauce in there. And what that tends to do is cause your lumps. So first thing I did...
So what is that? Cornstarch?
That is cornstarch, which I'm mixing into my cheese. The cheese that we have in here is two kinds. We've got Gouda and we've got mature cheddar.
Okay.
Mature cheddar is a bit more strong in flavor, whereas Gouda is a bit more subtle. So by putting the two together, you get a more balanced sauce in the end of the day. Okay. And my pan, you see, I didn't play with the fire first. Make sure your pan is cold. Okay. Everything must start off cold to avoid the lumps. Straight into the...
I'm enjoying having you in the kitchen. You've got such a calming presence.
Really?
You are so cool.
Oh, should I ask you, or you don't touch it? Or should I ask Buntle?
I wouldn't go with me.
No, it's
Do you
great.
know how to turn this thing on? I don't know if I should risk this.
Oh, really? There we go. So now we're playing cooking with gas.
Okay.
Okay, while that is going...
I was holding my breath.
Don't worry.
Look, when it comes to cooking hot food, I always tell people this is where the passion is. So you have to be look at it with your eye. Measurements sometimes apply more to pastry recipes. If you put in too much of your milk in another cup, cold milk, add your more cornstarch and then stir it around and then pour it into your sauce. If you add too little in there, then you can just add it straight to the pan.
And it's cornstarch that we add if there's too much milk and not more cheese?
No.
Okay.
No. You can if you just want the cheesy sauce, but it's going to be stodgy as soon as it hits your plate. Yeah.
Okay.
He's such a great teacher, hey?
Yeah.
No,
Even
very
I'm like,
much
I
so.
could just listen to you talk about it. Yeah, it's cool.
And whilst that is going, I'm going to season it a little bit. At the beginning, don't over-season whatever sauce you're making because salt concentrates the longer you cook something. You only season a little bit at the beginning and then at the end taste and then you season some more.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Chef. All right, here, just to sum up with what we've got.
Yes, so we've got our chicken, which we marinated with all of our spices, oregano, our paprikas, our cayenne pepper. That's gone into our hot pan. We want this to char a little bit, but just before it's done, it's not going to be Mexican without some beans. So we're going to add some black beans, and that'll be the last bit that we add before this chicken is cooked. And then we'll start putting this together. It's going to be
Delicious. Gooi in the beans. And then this is just going to sit, get hot. Did I make it hot enough?
Yeah, I think it's
possible.
max. Yeah, I think it's on the max.
Okay, it is.
With love, you don't rush it, as you guys were telling. 10 years. So
Don't rush it.
don't rush the love in there.
Don't rush love, don't rush your cooking. Now, enchiladas are really the food equivalent of taking off your shoes, wrapping yourself up in a blanket, and sinking into a couch after a long, long day. I hope you're doing that right now. And we're going to add the final touches to our dish after the break. Remember to connect with us on social media and tell us what project you and your favorite person would collaborate on together. Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express or comment on our Facebook page. And of course, you can also give us a call on 021 430 9881 if you've got any culinary questions or if you just want to chat to Pretty Ugly and to Bartlem. Yeah, give us a call. We'll chat. We'll see you after this.